So I figured that you may want to feed your starter while I'm at work. So I'm just going to show you really quick how to do it. So you're going to need your flour and your water, your scale. If you don't have a scale, then just do equal parts flour, water, and something to put your discard in, and then your starter, okay? So you just start out, dump your starter, and I literally dump it till it stops dripping, like that. And you can see how much is left. There's really, I mean, you could, it's probably 3 or 4 tablespoons, honestly. And then you add, turn it on, and then you add, I always do the water first. And when I first started, I used bottled water just because I wanted to make sure that my starter stayed healthy before I started experimenting with my tap water, because I wasn't sure the chemicals that were in my tap water, like if there's a high concentration of chlorine in your water, or what are the other things, or something else, then it could kill your starter. So 100 grams of water, 100 exactly. And when I have it up the sides this much, I'll scrape it down a little bit. And then zero it out and add 100 grams of all-purpose unbleached flour. That was 112, so no big deal. So give that a stir. And your consistency should be kind of like a pasty, chunky, and then by the time it needs to be fed again, it'll be a little bit more fluid, like what you just dumped out. So I'll put my starter away, and I'll put this in my fridge, and I'll pull it back out tomorrow when I feed it again. So hopefully that will help. I'll send you a video later and you can watch me make a loaf of bread, because then I can tell you what ingredients go into it. It's super easy. All you need to make sure that you have for this specific recipe is the same flour, the all-purpose unbleached flour, and bread flour. You can also do wheat flour, and I'll talk about that when I do it. So if you want to do all 3, then just have all 3 of those flours ready, and salt. And that's all you will need to make a loaf. Oh, and it's also really helpful if you have a Dutch oven. I have I don't remember what it's called, but it's the ceramic lined Dutch oven. My mom, my brother, they use just a camping Dutch oven, a 10-inch camping Dutch oven. But you can also use a bread pan. The benefit of a Dutch oven is it has a tight lid. So if you have a lidded pan that can go in the oven, that just keeps the moisture in it, and it kind of gives your bread a more moist rise, rather than a dry one. It will break it a lot, but it will still taste good. So there you know. Hopefully you're ready for the actual loaf making.